Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. It's class 7, subject General Science, and our today's topic is soil. Soil is actually a natural resource. All living organisms, including humans, plants, animals, and other living organisms, all organisms depend directly or indirectly on soil for their food, for their shelter, and for their clothing. It supports life. Life is possible on this planet Earth because of soil besides air and water. Not only to humans, but this soil provides habitat to plants by holding their roots and by providing nutrition to the plants. As we learned in our previous chapter, that plants are the only living organisms which can make their own food, but without this soil, plants can't make their food, because this soil provides support to the plants and provides nutrients and water, which is essential for photosynthesis, or which is essential for making food to these plants. All this nutrition to plants and support to plants is provided by this soil. Or we can say life is possible on earth because of this soil. It's actually the inseparable part of life. The soil is the inseparable part of our life. So let us see what's the composition of this soil. How is this soil formed? Soil is actually a mixture of rock particles and humus. Rock particles come in soil by withering of rocks, and humus from dead remains of plants and animals. Or we can say the soil is formed by the breakdown of rocks by the action of wind, water, and climate. This process, this formation of soil by the breakdown of formation of soil by wind, water, or climate, or is called as withering. Or we can say soil is formed by withering of rocks. Now, soil is not same, or we can say that soil, the texture of soil or the quality of soil or the composition of soil is not same everywhere. It depends upon the rocks. It depends upon the type of rocks from which it's formed, and the vegetation which grows in it. Let's take a vertical section of this soil through different layers. I have taken a vertical section of the soil, or this is called as this vertical section of soil through different layers is called as soil profile. You can see I have taken a vertical section. This soil is divided into three, we can say parts, or you can say three horizons or three regions. This is the uppermost part, which is rich in humus, because the dead remains of plants and animals mostly lie on the upper side of this, on the upper part of this soil. This is the uppermost part, or we can say this is the A horizon of this soil. It is rich in humus, it's rich in nutrients, it is soft in texture and dark in color. So mostly the vegetation or crops grow in this upper part of the soil. This is the most fertile part of the soil. Upper part, or A horizon, is the most fertile part of this soil. Below this is the B horizon, which is not as much as fertile as this A horizon, because here lies some rocks. Humus is absent, humus is lacking here, but nutrients are present in this B horizon of the soil. And then below B horizon is C horizon, where there are only rocks. This is the hard part of the soil, of this soil profile. And then after this C horizon is The below this sea horizon is the bedrock, which is the hardest part of this soil, which can't be dig by spade. Now in our inshallah, in our tomorrow's topic we will learn about the types of soil.